Listen to this one. Love the tribute song. Sam was great radio. Signed, from Fred Norris, I see.
Somebody Fred liked. That's even more incredible.
Don't forget Wild Thing. It says, yeah, at the end, I plan to do the Sam tribute song into Wild Thing.
Great.
Into Funeral for a Friend. You know, like one of those things.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be very eerie.
Chilling.
Yes, thank you, Rob.
I got goosebumps when you said that.
This one says, congrats on another great bit. Sam would be very proud. You're the best. Here's one. Howard, Sam's not dead. He's dressed in drag selling shampoo with Cher in an infomercial every night on TV. She does look a little like Sam, actually, that woman.
You know, now that I think of it, she does.
Sam with like a really nice head of red hair.
Yeah, if he'd had that woman's hair, he'd have been a happy man.
Here's one final one. Everyone in the office loves Sam. He, without a doubt, is in the top 3 comics of all time. We think he would be honored to know that you are doing a great tribute show with a great song to remember. Keep it up. Sam will always be here as long as there is laughter. Thank you, Sam, for making us laugh, and thank you, Howard, for keeping his memory going. Okay. There it is. Signed, Jackie the Joke Man Martling. And Barbara Bush. They're listening at home.
Oh, Barbara's enjoying the tribute. That's wonderful.
And my point was that that's what made Sam great. That he lived out this soap opera out in front of everyone, and everyone was commenting on it. He had everyone talking about him. Right? He sure did.
He was a spectacle.
That's right.
I'm just thinking about some of Pat's arguments, whether any of it made sense.
I know. Well, I know what he was saying. He was saying, like, hey, it's terrible. It's like after Belushi died, it was really weird how many people were blaming each other for Belushi's death. And I said, don't blame each other. Belushi did exactly what he wanted to do in life.
Right. Some people were blaming the agent.
Yeah.
How could you blame his wife?
They were blaming Bernie Brillstein. I said, how could you blame Bernie Brillstein? Oh, Bernie made sure Belushi got his own money. I mean, Belushi was entitled to his own money and to spend it any way he wanted to.
Yeah, they had him down to, like, no allowance, so then Bernie started giving him more of his own money.
Right.
And he spent it on drugs.
Yeah,
Bernie
but I mean,
knew.
but so what?
Right.
I mean, you know, what is Bernie Brillstein supposed to legislate what John Belushi, a 38-year-old man, is doing? How can you do that? Got to come to your own conclusions. But Pat, I know what Pat was saying. He's saying, hey, if a guy's that out of control, I don't know what Pat was saying.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I was just saying, none of it made any sense at all to me. He wasn't an adult.
No. Yes, now where are we going?
Okay, well, here's a great opportunity for one of the extended bits, and there are 3 great ones to choose from. Do you want to hear the one about Jessica telling when Sam had the accident in bed?
Yeah.
The tape where you and Sam argue after the Bon Jovi disaster?
Yeah.
Or a classic that I don't think L.A. has ever heard,
the Grammys?
No, Kinison and Bob Goldthwait.
That is a great one.
Oh, that's right. That's
the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it does excite me that Los Angeles has never heard that. I'm sure anyone from New York, Philly, or Washington wants to hear that again. Yeah. So, although the first one you mentioned there is pretty happening.
Yeah, the defecation one.
But we got time for more.
I know. All right,
let me save that for a prime spot.
Let me take a break. When we come back, we'll either hear. Is it Sam and Jessica arguing about it?
No.
No, Jessica.
I have that one too.
Right. Then they argue. All right. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do the Kinison Goldthwait thing when we get back. Right after these words.
No, they don't do that.
No, but I've been to sports bars before. They have like Pop-A-Shot. You ever play Pop-A-Shot? You know, it's a little basketball game, and the women go there, and then the guys try to show them how to hit baskets.
Yeah? Well, I'd be great at that.
Right.
To the games, you wouldn't even be.
Hey, sweetheart, you want to learn how to hit some baskets? Not from you idiot. All right.
Yeah, you get behind them and you show them form and stuff.
Put your hand near their breast.
Exactly.
Let it rub up against their chest.
Hardly wrong.
Yeah, that's hardly wrong. That's not wrong, technically. And we're going to get... Hey, they start arresting us for that. I give up. Your Honor, he rubbed his arm against my breast during Pop-A-Shot. And I'm suing for sexual harassment to the tune of $37 million. Your Honor, I was playing Pop-A-Shot.
You gotta get near her breast.
She was asking for it. All right, where were we now? We're going to play the... let me see how people are liking the tribute. Are you enjoying the tribute to Sam? Thank you. Are you enjoying the tribute to Sam? Are you enjoying the tribute to Sam?
This isn't Sam.
Oh, I thought this was Sam. I thought I was channeling you, you moron.
Howard.
I asked if you liked the tribute to Sam.
No, I missed that. I'm sorry. Sometimes when you start talking, we're not...
Hi, you're on the air.
How you doing? Fred Norris at his best with that song.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really
You know what? Why don't I play the song and then do the Kinison Goldthwait thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I heard all this Kinison stuff in the past, but I mean, you know, we welcome more of it, you know.
Yeah, but isn't it nice to hear it one last time, you know, and like sort of reminisce about the guy now that he's dead?
Yeah, I mean,
That's the way I thought about it. Even if you heard some, like I've heard all this stuff before.
Unfortunately, there's not going to be any new stuff.
Right. So we're stuck with the old stuff.
I mean, in the end, it's better that you know didn't go to L.A. and you know you're giving him this tribute.
Right. Exactly.
Really
Exactly my
made a good
point.
Decision there. All right, get to it, bud.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.
Guys, give me my orders and I'm going to get to work. Get to it, Buck.
I thought he said butt.
Get to it, butthead. Get to it, butthead. All right. Should I play the song, Robin?
Yeah.
All right. And then maybe right out of the song. Forget it. I'll never be able to pull that off.
What?
You
Go
go right out of the
into-
song.
No.
Go right into Kinison and Goldthwait.
Let's go right to the E.T. thing and right to...
Yeah, but forget it. I'm not going to work that hard.
What do you think this is? A
Yeah.
slick show?
What, I'm going to produce this? Fred, will I have enough time to play the song and begin the Kinison Goldthwait thing?
Probably break act.
Well, why don't I start the Kinison Goldthwait thing then?
Okay.
All right. Can drag it out too much. All right, so here's what happened. This is before sort of Andrew Dice Clay was on the scene, and Sam always kind of, I guess he kind of, in his mind, hooked up one comedian that was somehow at war with him.
Making him crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't like a lot of the comedians because when he was coming up and then all of a sudden, like I know Robin Williams is in the paper today, and they got pictures of him giving the eulogy of Sam, but I know Sam was really irked by Robin Williams for not letting him on Comic Relief.
Yeah, not that Sam didn't think he was funny.
Right. Sam thought Robin Williams was real funny. It's just that he didn't think he was treated real well by Robin Williams. That's why I was kind of surprised to see Robin Williams' picture all over at the Sam tribute.
In fact, the famous line that Sam has, you know, you and Whoopi and Billy
Yeah.
and Robert is in this bit.
Yeah.
About how they all, you know, shut him out of Comic Relief.
Yeah. Which was really kind of irrational, but it was in Sam's mind. I don't know how. Well,
And
maybe.
these people were never at war with Sam.
Right, but yet, I mean.
Sam would create a war, and then he'd finally start, you know, they'd be fighting.
Well, let's say it wasn't rational. I don't think Bob had the power to tell Whoopi and Billy and Robin what to do with Comic Relief. I mean, Bob
No,
Goldthwait.
but he was in that inner circle. You know, he was a part of the group.
Yeah, and there was no mistake about it. Bob did not think Sam was politically correct.
Right.
You know, Bob's got his list of do's and don'ts. So anyway, but Bob's kind of a mellow guy. I mean, he's not the type who would go on the air and start screaming about Sam.
Right.
So anyway, Sam came in and was ranting and raving about Bob, and I was friends with Bob. I said, you know, why don't I try and bring you two guys together?
What had happened was we had Goldthwait on in L.A.
Yeah.
And Goldthwait always felt bad about it because he doesn't like to be in fights. So
Right.
you said to him, listen, I have Sam on all the time. Can I hook you guys up? And Bob said, sure. I
Right.
think probably never thinking that it would be, you know, something we'd set up, you know, a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then Sam came in one morning and we just called Bob at home.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how to set it up. I mean, just make a call. I got Sam here. I got Bob on the phone. Let's work this out because it's really, you know, it's really ridiculous.
There was real tension, though.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. And Bob was working on the movie Scrooge. Bob Goldthwait was in the movie Scrooge, and he was on his way to the set.
And Sam had been thrown out of that movie.
Yeah, right. So Sam hated Bob for that, and Sam kind of felt like, hey, you know, Bob was getting a lot of attention for
He
screaming.
probably thought Bob was taking all of his jobs.
He did.
He says that in the
Yeah,
bit.
he does. He always thought that.
No.
And he was just like, you're taking my jobs. And Bob says, that's ridiculous. But it was great.
Didn't Bob get Sam's actual role?
No. Actually, someone else got it, but Sam wasn't sure. Sam thought that Bob got his role.
In Sam's mind, Bob got his role.
But Bob was offered Sam's role, and Bob turned it down. He'll talk about it.
Yeah, here we go. So here's what happened. I just picked up the phone, dialed Bob, and Sam was like, I remember at the end of this, Sam was so charged up after confronting Goldthwait on the air, and he knew he'd just done great radio. Do you remember what he did?
No.
He ran over to you, to the glass. He opened up his fly, pulled his penis out, and showed it to you. Did you see that? Did you remember? Don't you remember? He stood there like this, and he went... Did you remember?
No, I remember you guys screaming about it. I never saw a thing.
Sam, but I don't know. Well, he probably was against the wall. Sam got nuts. He stood up out of his chair, and he was wearing all black with a T-shirt and a long coat. And he just pulls his penis out and starts like waving it around the studio because he was so charged up from confronting him.
I think you could have sued Sam.
I could have. That was sexual harassment. By the way, just if you're taking notes, it was thick, but not that long. But he was like a bullfighter that morning, you know. Do you remember? He was just rolling around. Look, Robin.
You know, once again, I mean, I hate to, you know, Sam's gone, I hate to say it, but this was not one of his more lucid moments.
Yeah, right. All right,
And
here we
you'll
go.
hear it.
We're calling Goldthwait. This is great. You know what's so great is what am I drinking? This is like Kmart wine. This is not. How can it be 1989 wine?
How could you be making $2.5 million a year and be drinking that stuff?
It's the women I hang out with, Howard.
I know. All right, this
This is
Bob.
Goldthwait's number?
Yeah, well, let me get him on the
All
air.
right, you get him on the air.
All right.
Just don't even let me know I'm on here. Just say, what do you think about Kinison?
Hello?
Hey, where's Bobcat? It's Howard Stern. We're on the air.
Bobcat died last night. It's not funny.
What? Bob,
I
it's
mean-
Howard.
It's the cat. What's up?
It's the Bob. Now, this is going very well. Bob's happy. And Bob's actually, thinking quick. Bobcat died last night. What's happening?
The tone changes.
And can you hear Kinison in the background? That's him. That's him. I know it's him. I mean, Kinison.
Tell him I'm
Sam's
here.
afraid he'll get away.
Don't tell him I'm here. Don't tell him. Wait, don't tell him. Ask him what he thinks of me. Yeah, 7th grade. This is 7th grade. He's loaded.
Call her up.
Call her up. Call her up. It's on the radio.
You know what the great part about this is
The great part about this is all my imitators sit and do this try and attempt to do this kind of radio, but they can't. But they all forget it. I don't want to focus in on me.
No, the great part about this is everybody has sort of like a radio image. So Bob's like, hey, it's a cat, and then all of a sudden, whoop,
Radio image gone.
It's the cat. What's up?
It's the Bob.
Yeah,
Remember I told you the next time Sam Kinison was here, we're on the air. Don't say anything. I told you the next time Sam was here, I was going to try and patch you guys up.
Yeah.
I got him here.
Okay. Patch up.
Now, wait a second. Now, Sam, let me talk to you about this, okay? I personally, can I say what I think? Can you just say hello to the guy?
Hi, Bob.
Now, at this point, I got to tell you something. Now that Sam was like a bull. He started, you hear him snorting in there?
Yes.
He was just like, he could barely contain himself. He just wanted to let out all the rage on Bob.
Yeah, I love how you think you're going to be Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, I know. Let me just say something here. Bob, you like... Because it was my contention to Sam all along that Bob really had a very different
they're
act.
different.
You know, I didn't think... But Sam said no, he was ripping him off, you know.
Well, I could tell right away that Bob did the wrong thing by doing that
Yeah.
into
Oh,
the
yeah.
phone.
Because that sounds too much like, oh.
Yeah.
You know. Or, you know, like...
Ow!
Yeah. So, because they were both known as screaming comics.
Yeah.
By the way, at the end, Sam did say several times on the radio and in interviews that he liked Bob now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, once he threw his anger off the dice, he liked Bob.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he told me that several times.
Because I don't think Bob has changed toward him.
No.
Hi, Sam.
Okay.
Well, that's a start.
All right. I personally think... Oh, Sam's getting all worked up. Now, wait a second. I personally think, Bobcat...
You better get this out quick, Howard.
All right. Let me just talk, all right?
Police Academy 6.
And by the way, Bobcat, keep in mind that if you guys come to blows, I got to go in Sam's camp. He's putting me in a movie.
No, we won't come to blows.
All right,
Not
okay,
those kind of
okay.
guys. We
All
talked at the Comedy Awards.
I'm going to put you guys on together in a second.
What do,
Bobcat.
what do you think you are, Frank Sinatra with Martin and Lewis?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Come on.
All right. Sam's eyes just rolled into the back of his head. I don't know what Bobcat's doing
His
over
head
there.
is spinning.
Bobcat.
I'm impressed Bob hasn't hung up.
All right, Bob.
And I'm serious.
Okay.
The fact that he hasn't hung up
It means
is yeah, that's a plus, and that's
Okay.
why I'm willing to leave. I'm dying to hear how you're going to do this.
Okay. Bobcat.
Yeah. It also means I know how to operate a phone.
That's right.
Okay, let's
Okay.
calm down.
Dude, don't put.
All right. Now, wait a
This
second.
is start.
That, Sam was like being gracious.
Yeah.
And as soon as Sam sees a change in Bob, that was it.
Ugh.
All Bob just said there was, all it shows is I know how to operate a phone. And that was it. And Bob was cheating. He was sober. Let's just say
That's
that.
Sam's playing with a handicap.
Right. You got to remember that when you listen.
Dying to hear how you're going to do this.
Okay. Bobcat.
Yeah. It also means I know how to operate a phone.
That's right.
Okay, let's
Okay.
calm down.
Dude, don't pull the gun out of the holster.
That's the mute buttons on the
Let's just
left.
kind of back off from each other step by step to the end of the street.
Yeah,
Where are you at? Where are you calling from?
He's,
I'm in, where am I?
he's
Oh,
home.
I'm here, Sam. I'm in Los Angeles.
You live in L.A.?
Yeah.
So what do? You work the improv?
Do I work the improv?
Yeah.
No, I work, Igby's.
Igby's. Okay.
All right,
dude.
go ahead and
This must-
mediate,
okay, okay.
Howard.
Go, Howard. This
What
is
I'm
your
saying
idea,
is,
Howard. Go ahead.
Bobcat. What I'm saying.
That seems to make Sam the most mad.
Igby's. All right. Where it gets pretty wild.
Howard, this
What
is
I'm
your
saying
idea,
is,
Howard. Go ahead.
Bobcat, what I'm saying is that you guys have had a long-standing feud. Sam feels you ripped him off, and you feel he ripped you off, right?
I don't.
All right. Now, what I'm saying is, I've
Yeah,
seen
nice
both you
opener.
guys,
Nice opener.
I've seen both you guys.
Nice opener.
I've
you,
seen both you guys work, and I happen to think that
you
you're.
dick. And I mean that like Dick Van Dyke.
Who are you
Who are you
calling
calling a dick?
names?
I'm referring to Dick Van Dyke. The
Oh,
guy,
okay.
na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
There's not enough tension in this room. Where's Lisa
Hell,
Slee?
Yeah, well, you opened up hot.
Yeah, right.
He
Well,
thinks you ripped him off, and he thinks you ripped him off.
no, okay. What
I
I'm
don't think Bob and I ripped each other off. It's just that I'm gonna stay out of this. You go ahead and talk.
no, just so what?
What?
What did you say?
Oh, and I think it would have been better if you just got me and Sam naked with a buck knife in one room together.
No, wait a second,
I
Bob.
thought it would have been a little. It would have been a little more comfortable.
No, wait a second.
A little better theater, too.
Yeah. Might have been more visual. Anyway, Bob.
I missed the whole thing because I'm really drunk on this 1989 Gallo wine.
Yeah, he's pretty loaded.
What?
It's just the big joke in there is that it's 1988.
Right.
So Sam wants to know how he got wine from next year if he's so
Oh, is
rich.
that what that is? All right.
Yeah, he's pretty loaded. So,
Oh, he must be jumping up and down about the press about my career.
who, Bob?
Have you heard about my
Actually-
career, Bob?
Sam, if I know the truth, when you got canned, they called me up.
Did they offer the movie to you?
Yeah, and I said no. I said, throw me a bone, will you? I mean,
They really did offer
Wait
you
a
the movie?
second. Who called you, Bob?
I don't know. My agent was called like when it happened.
Who are you with? What agents?
ICM.
All right, well, they're good agents, yeah. Yeah,
You
they
think-
tried. They tried Judge Reinhold. They tried Dudley Moore.
Tried
Yeah,
to-
no,
Well, this is when Sam walked off his movie, right? Sam had walked off the set of A-Tuck, the movie,
Yeah,
and I guess Bob was saying, hey, they called me to replace you, but I said no.
yeah.
Right.
But Sam's evaluating everything.
Oh, yeah,
Where
he's
do you
waiting.
Work out, Igby's, who's your agent? I see him over there, okay.
You know what? Listening back to this, I'm amazed how long they actually held on to this sort of
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
conversation.
It goes like that.
And but it changes, and I just
And
can't
a
wait for
spark.
yeah, it changes.
You'll hear it.
Dudley Moore.
tried
Yeah,
to-
no, they called me up and I said, and I actually had people who were glad, and I said, I felt bad.
See?
This
See,
is
Bob's
a classic moment. This is like Sinatra bringing Martin and Lewis together.
I'm bringing you
I'm
guys
about
together.
to cry.
Wait a second.
Hey, wait.
Bob
Let's
turned
go
out-
break out the Moet yet, all right?
All right, okay. Hold it a second. So,
Plus,
Bob,
Sam, I went in for Scrooge, and I said, I'm not going in for Sam's part. And they said, no, David Johansen's doing that. I said, because I'm not going to read for a part.
Well, they ended up giving it to Buster Poindexter, and I saw Bill Murray the other night at Lorraine Newman's birthday party in L.A. He ducked me all night, and I grabbed him. I said, hey, Bill, it's all right, man. I know Buster's your buddy,
right?
and you wanted him to be the Ghost of Christmas Past.
You mean you were supposed to get that?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, I lost $500,000 worth of film work last fall, man. I got knocked out of Caddyshack 2 because I didn't want to be, working with Jackie Mason as Rodney.
Right.
And then Bill Murray said, I don't want to work with Sam. I'd rather work with Buster, who's an old friend of his, which is cool.
Buster?
Yeah, but that's cool, Howard. That's his buddy. That's his old friend. Come on. That's like me saying,
Yeah, but-
I'd rather work with you than Robin. All right?
Yeah,
so
but
you
the
got to
point
give it to
is-
Bill Murray.
Well, yeah, if you said that, then it would be okay. But
No,
the
I
thing
mean,
is-
I'm shooting straight.
Right.
You know, I'm not
Right.
trying to be a dick,
All right, okay.
a Dick Van Dyke here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what time is it where you are?
What, can we just straighten you two guys out? Sam, I think
If you can do this,
if
you will be a miracle worker.
If you voiced your complaints to Bob, are you up for this?
I'd love to straighten the thing out, but I don't. Actually, I really don't think there's a problem. I don't think Sam and my act is alike.
Well, I've always said that.
Well, there's a big difference because I know how
But
to
I mean,
say.
I'm sure it's a pain in Sam's ass as much as it's mine every time you go to do an interview. Somebody starts talking about another guy who.
Well, I know how to say no to bad, stupid, silly films that are going to go down in history as real.
Oh, wait a second. You see, that's what
you
sort
know-
of. No, wait a second. That's what gets on. You see, Bob, that's what gets Sam upset.
Did I do movies?
That you do the movie that.
Well,
Sam,
I don't know.
you can't hold that against Bob, though.
I'm not mad at Bob, but Bob did a thing on ABC.
Mm-hmm.
He did an interview, and he really tore me. He tore me up. And he was going like, if I was as ugly as Kinison, that I would be appreciative if any woman found me attractive and gave me any attention. Do you remember that, Bob?
Well, Bob, that's not right.
Yeah, but Sam, you say in the press that I stole your act. I mean, so
I never said that in the press. You went on the L.A. Reader, dude.
you went
That
to the
I was the
Village
Ku
Voice.
Klux Klan's favorite comic, man. Remember that? You were the you were the comic that was the liberal thinker, and that you represented the thinking man's comedy, and that I was like the comedy for the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. That was in the L.A. Weekly.
Now, wait a
That's when
second.
I saw you at the Comedy Award. You said, "Why can't we be friends?" I said, "Because you have mouthed off in the press,
Okay,
man."
Sam. Well, a few weeks before that, why didn't you pick up the Village Voice where you said you stole my act? And that was before the L.A.
Stole
Weekly.
your act. That was a fag that my ex-manager allowed to go on tour with me.
No, wait a second. You
That
don't
I
know
didn't
that.
want
You don't know that.
to write
Yeah,
a
but
review
Sam,
on me
you
anyway.
You said in the Sam.
Dude, I'll be in L.A. tomorrow, all right?
Okay, and if you're sober, I'll talk to you.
Oh, well, why don't you do another winter hit film with Whoopi, your buddy, the only one that can get you work because you're such a
No, wait a
loser
second.
actor,
Wait a
and you're such
second.
a pitiful comic
Wait a second.
that
Wait a
Sylvester
second. No,
Stallone threatened
no,
to beat
wait a-
your ass
No, wait a
because you
second.
said he was a disgrace to anybody who
No,
ever
no,
went
no.
to Vietnam. Remember that, Goldthwait?
No, wait a second. I didn't call
I'll
for this
beat
reason.
your ass,
Sam,
man.
wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah, you think you're safe?
Wait a second. Hold it, Sam.
I'll come to the set
Sam.
and kick your ass, man.
Bobcat.
Howard, you're doing a
Sam,
good
what are you
job.
going to do exactly?
Huh?
What are you going to do exactly?
I'm going to be afraid of your scary talent that's just going to put all of us out of business.
No, what did you say? You're going to kick my ass? You're going to come to the set? and
I'm
kick my
telling you, man, anytime you want me, you know
No,
where
no,
I'm
no,
at.
no, no. I'm not challenging you. I don't want to fight.
I wouldn't either if I was you, because I don't think you can handle it.
Well, you're probably right. I don't fight.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't carry guns,
You don't
so-
create very well either, do you?
I
Now,
don't
wait
what?
a second.
You probably wake up going, I wish I was him. I wish I was him. But you're not, man. You're never
Now,
going
wait
to
a
be
second.
me.
Wait a second,
I'm
Sam.
the king. I
Sam.
always was the king.
Sam.
When you were peeing your pants up in Boston, kissing Lenny Clark's ass, babe, I was out there
Wait
paying
a
the
second.
dues,
Wait a
letting
second.
women and waitresses tie me off to keep me going because I couldn't get work. And you and Whoopi and Billy Crystal and all of them can do what you want, man. I'm going to do what I want, and we'll see who wins, man. You must be very proud of your film
Now, wait a
collection,
second.
including Scrooge.
Now, wait a second. Sam, I want to, first of all,
I ain't
didn't
taking
want
this guy's crap,
No,
man.
but I
It
didn't
was your
want this
idea to call him.
I did a bad idea here.
Yeah, it was a bad idea. Because I don't dig this guy because he thinks he's hot. He's
All
not.
right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
You know, I think that we can't do this over the phone.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get you guys together on a TV special. Now, come on. Hey, well, anyway. Oh, God. Bob,
Yeah.
I tried. I tried to get you guys together.
I
Sam,
thought it could
tried.
work.
I thought it could work. I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I
because I
mean-
think you're both very talented.
I think both of you guys are very talented people, and I think the press, and to a large degree, has
It's
pitted
the
you
press,
guys.
yes.
Has pitted you guys against one another.
Yeah, I still have the articles when he put me down, man.
All right.
I got him on video and I got him on tape, and I never said a thing against him
Sam,
until after that. Yeah,
Sam,
you know
Wait,
it's the truth.
wait a second. Let
Wait,
Bob
don't-
talk. Let
I'll
Bob
let him
talk,
talk.
Sam.
I'll let him talk.
All
But
right.
I didn't say nothing against him until it came out in the press.
Hey, Sam, you're not going to hold this against me and take me out of the movie, are you? It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, let him put him on one of yours so you'll never work again.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Howard.
No. Bob,
yeah.
you want to say anything?
What do you mean?
Now, I really think that this was an argument created in the press
That's
by
right.
the press
The
because
press-
they had nothing else to write about.
That's right.
They hear two guys yelling, and they tell everyone that they're the same or they're alike, and
Right.
that's not
And
true.
you guys are
Well,
completely
that-
different. You really
Anybody
are.
that compares us are people that have absolutely no idea
Exactly.
what our
Absolutely.
concepts of comedy are about.
Exactly. It's
Because I speak from the soul, I speak from my life experience, and Bob speaks
From his
life
life experience,
experience,
right.
and he does his thing,
Right.
which is totally different than mine.
exactly. But that's
now,
the problem.
I'm honest and clean enough to say that.
Let me
but
say
I don't
something.
deserve to be called the Ku Klux Klan Grandmaster's favorite comic, and
Sam,
that women.
Sam,
when,
Sam,
and
All right,
you
wait a
said
second.
it,
Wait,
man.
wait.
I got it on the press.
Wait, we're
Goldthwait.
getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah. What do
Hey,
you have
Sam,
to say,
if I
Bob?
apologize for that statement, you mean you'd be fine?
Do what?
If I apologize for that statement, you'd be fine with me?
Man,
And you wouldn't bring me up anymore, and I wouldn't be a
Wait, why
problem?
don't we agree to do that? Why don't you guys just say, hey, look, we both have very different acts. I know that. You know what it is? The people in the press, it's just like the people who wrap me up on those DEA charges.
Or the shock jock thing and lumping you with a bunch of no-talent DJs.
Do you know how many articles I get lumped in with no-talent DJs? Seriously, and it drives me crazy. And the thing is that when they lump me in and say,
Howard, who you comparing to a no-talent DJ?
No, you don't get
Oh,
me
no,
wrong
yeah.
here. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
why
the
don't you
press.
P-U-S-S-S-Y out of it, Howard.
No, wait a second. Wait a
minute,
second.
Where's your
Sam.
manhood, man? I sat here and called you the godfather of shock radio.
Wait
I
a
said Robin
second.
Williams
Let
should have
me
brought
say
you in as a consultant, and you're he hung up. Oh, Mr. F***ing rock and roll.
Wait a second.
Hung up, man.
Don't do
All right, hold it. Calm down, everybody.
Hey, what do you mean? I didn't pee you, whatever
no,
you said.
that was not what was being said
You
at
don't
all,
even understand
Sam.
what I'm saying.
He hung up, man.
I was saying, do you know how many articles...
Then call him back.
Okay.
If you're Howard Stern, if you're the man I support, the man I believe in.
Did you think I'm making fun of you?
No, man, but I'm telling you, this guy attacked me in the press. I'm not making that
We
up.
got that.
There's about
Great.
There's about 4 minutes left on it, and you should really listen to it.
Do we call him back? It just goes on and on and on, right?
Is this a
Yeah.
part where Sam just gets up and starts walking
Oh,
around?
when he starts throwing his penis around?
Right.
I just got to take a break. That's the problem.
He's incredible.
Oh, I love it. Hard to believe we'll never be hearing this again.
Oh, my goodness.
Where is the Entertainment Tonight sad theme?
Cart Machine 3.
Oh, right. E.T. That's right. E.T. stands for Entertainment Tonight. All right, we'll be back with more of our tribute right after these words.
Howard Stern all morning.
End of a...
Yeah, we're listening to the end of the Goldthwait bit, but all right, I'll play that and then I'll play the song.
I think you should play the sad theme into the other part of the...
All right, the sad theme.
Yeah.
Right. We're back with our tribute to the memory of Sam Kinison.
It works.
Hey, I'm like Mary Hart. Did you see John Tesh on Entertainment last night? He was back from his honeymoon with Connie Sullica.
You know, I didn't even notice he was there. That was him?
Yeah, that was him. How did he get her? That's got to be the miracle story of the year. Man, 'cause she's really nice. Oh,
Right place at the right time?
I'm sure I would never yell at her because I was reading that People magazine article and they said when they have fights, they have hammock time.
Right.
Where they go to the hammock and John and her lay down on the hammock and they really enjoy that.
Now, how long does this marriage thing gonna last?
Yeah, really. They're already fighting. I mean, a woman as good looking as Connie Sullica.
They would
what?
have to lay in a hammock.
She could just, I mean, I can't imagine what I'd fight about with Connie Sullica. You son of a bitch, you didn't put your underwear in the hamper. No problem. I'll do it right now. Just take your clothes off and get naked.
Say no more, honey.
Yeah, I'm ready to bang you for the 9th time today.
Well, she hadn't had sex for 5 years. That's what I figured was.
Yeah, maybe she was pent up.
And he was just there at the right moment.
You don't think she vibrated herself or masturbated?
She's a born-again Christian, and I would believe that that would be opposed to her beliefs.
I'll bet you $1,000 right now that Connie Sullica masturbated for the year that she didn't have sex with John Tesh. I'll bet you
I'm saying
$1,000.
5 years before the year with John Tesh,
Yeah.
she was not having sex. She's been divorced for that long, and she hasn't had sex in that entire time.
And I'm telling you, she masturbated.
All that time.
All that time. 3 times a day. Can you imagine, like, being that good looking and... You know, that's a bad... I don't know that I'd marry a woman who told me she didn't have sex for 6 years. I mean, it's sort of like a woman that good... I mean, that's like just...
It's too repressive an attitude.
Yeah, it really is. Because he came back and she said, how was the honeymoon, John? You know, Mary Hart.
Uh-huh.
And he said, oh, man, it was great. You know, in Hawaii, and we were watching you at 6:30 every night in Hawaii, and I was just like, man, a woman that could hold out for 6 years, think about that.
How wild is she going to be when she finally lets loose?
Yeah, I mean, is she going to really be that into it? Unless she's been masturbating like a hyena, you know.
I
mean,
don't think she was doing that.
I think she had to be. I would love to interview her and just find that out and make bets. And, she has to be honest and give us her honest answer.
Right.
Be wild. All right, let's get back to our tribute. We're not supposed to be, digressing here, Robin.
That's true.
Trying to stick to the tribute. Let's see how the people are liking the tribute. Well, I'll ask them that after we get to the tape. So there's just a couple of more minutes left on this. Kinison went wild after that Goldthwait call.
Troublemaker.
I'm with you.
I've got it in the paper. I've got it on video where he attacked me. I never did a thing to him.
What I'm trying to say, let me just make my point. My point was that Goldthwait reads something and then you read something.
He's a jerk. He's a
you're
terrible actor. He's a creep. And he's took 2 or 3 things that I've turned down because they go to him. Just like what you heard him say. As soon as they fired me off of Tooks, they offered it to him because he's the poor man,
Wait
Sam
a second.
Kinison.
Let me say something about Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison.
Trying to, because he was making no sense.
Yeah, you're trying to calm him down.
Yeah, I'm trying to, trying to get him feeling good about it. Because it made no sense. I mean, what's wrong with, if a movie studio offers Bob Sam's part, I mean, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Like Bob petitioned for it.
Yeah. All right, I think we got the idea on this one. We'll keep moving along.
Okay.
We'll keep moving along. Because I don't want to miss out on the other clips, and it's already 5 of 8.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? What do you got now?
Well, I think we ought to go to the day. Now, another classic day was when Sam came in with all those guys, Jack Riley, Pat McCormick, and Chuck McCann.
Yeah.
And we could start it off with a short clip.
How about the Jessica Hahn, Sam moving his bowels all over?
That's
we
a
can
favorite.
get to that.
That's a favorite. Everyone's calling for that one.
We can get to that. I think we should.
I'll get to that. You know what I'll do? I'll play the song, the
Okay.
Sam Kinison tribute
Yeah.
song, and then we'll get to another tape. That's the way I'll do it.
Goodbye, Kinison, my old friend. It's sad that car crash was your end. You were so funny and a real great guy. You used to make me laugh so hard I'd cry. You drink and do drugs that could choke a horse without remorse. Now I miss the sounds of Kinison. The comic outlaws are all lost because you always were the boss. In comedy you really were the king. You could break balls about most anything.
Well, life was tough. But at least I was able to live it out, and I was able to face death and not be afraid. And well, now I'm ready to go to heaven, be with Jesus. And hey.
Now we miss the sounds of Kinison.
Oh, Jesus,
Who cares? You used profanity. You goofed on the world's insanity. You really led a real wild life. You were a wise ass, but a real wild guy.
Do we like to wear rubbers, guys?
Champagne and Coke both made you nuts, but you had guts. How I miss the sounds of Kinison.
I didn't come to be Jesus, the miracle
You
caterer.
were a bright and shining star. You loved to play your rock guitar. You were so funny every time you'd snap. Compared to you, the others all were crap.
I'm a nasty boat. I'm a nasty boat. Oh, because of you, I'll never joke again. We'll see you later, Jesus.
And now we'll miss the sounds of Kinison. The way you died was such a shame. The world without you's not the same. The way you screamed those jokes could raise the dead. Your fame and fortune never went to your head.
I'm still here.
You're gone. We'll surely miss you and your beret. What can we say? It's goodbye to the sounds of Kinison.
I was just listening to the end of the Goldthwait thing. It's just funny when Sam whips out his penis because he gets crazy from his conversation with Goldthwait. Just listen to this.
Let me say something about Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison is I told you, will be the greatest comic that ever lived. Now, wait a second. Now, hold it a second,
He's the
Sam.
comic of our times. That's one thing
Yesterday, before you even landed your plane in town, Sam, before you landed your plane in town, would you put your penis back in your face?
What is he doing?
Sam just
That's
whipped
right.
it up.
I had to have a second of sexual gratification.
Sam.
A little fix.
He just pulled his penis out. And he was like waving it in your face. I don't know how you missed it.
I never saw it.
When you saw it, right?
Went right past me.
Yeah. Just like, look at this. Well, he was so excited that he just done great radio. It didn't matter what was going on. That was funny. Let me take a short break. What's coming up next?
Okay, there was a, you know...
See if the people are reacting well. You digging the tribute or what? Hello? Are you enjoying the tribute? Why the hell is nobody on the phone?
Hello?
The light blinks and nobody's there.
I'm here.
Hey, you enjoying the tribute?
Oh, it's great. This is Chauncey. I'm stepping out.
Oh.
He's not an unbiased.
Did you read
opinion.
Chauncey's thing in Stepping Out? You know, he did like Sam's on the cover and it's got the date of birth and death.
Yeah.
If you read the article, Chauncey talks about how they had their fight. Remember they had their fight?
Yeah, I don't think Sam really remembered that
But it was
one.
like, you know, this interviewer and Sam finally came to terms about a year ago when I did my final interview.
You're a lunatic, you know that?
I thought that was a nice gesture, wasn't it?
Chauncey, you write for a magazine that is given away free in supermarkets that nobody, even people in Jersey, can't find.
You know,
Who was telling me they were in Jersey the other day, can't even find this guy's magazine?
Who said that?
Who said that? Somebody coming up to me, I live in Jersey, I've never seen this magazine.
Oh, come on, that's not true. There's 80,000 copies.
It's Parrot Cage Liner.
I don't want to talk about
He's
that.
writing about Kinison like it was a major feud going on between this reporter and... He called up Sam on the phone. Sam would talk to anybody, and he didn't know
You
what he was
wouldn't know. Sam wouldn't talk to me that day. In fact, do you remember?
Oh, all right. Okay, please. I got to go, Chauncey. I just
right.
wanted to know your opinion on the tribute. That's all.
I think it's great.
All
No,
right.
wait, you know what, though? When you guys first started at the beginning of the week, I was disappointed because I really thought that you were going to be out in Los Angeles. And then, but as the week went on, I got to say that, you know, it's been great.
We do better work here than...
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's been great.
Any spelling errors on the cover of your magazine this week? That's what we'd like to do. We like to pick out the spelling errors.
Oh, come on.
All right, take it easy.
Tanuta with a T.
Yeah, Tanuta. My exclusive interview with Judy Tanuta. All right.
I knew this was a mistake.
All right, goodbye.
See you
All
guys.
right. Tanuta's right.
No, he that's what I'm saying. I
With
was
a D?
telling him it was with a T. He writes it with a D.
Yeah, right, Tanuta. All right, listen, let me take a break, and then I'll start getting into more stuff. You know what? What do you got next?
Well, I thought when we come back, there was like a 2-day period, a 3-day period right around the U.S. Open stores when he just would pick people up along the way.
Yeah, by the end of the week, it was there was like about 15 girls in here, and like even guys too.
He found a couple of people dancing on tables at the China Club. Some of the bouncers, people who would just if you went to the China Club and were lucky enough to stay till 5 in the morning, you became part of the caravan.
Yeah, right, and you just kept traveling with them.
He had an art dealer with him.
Yeah,
I mean, just people I never saw.
I know, it was frightening.
And
we would get yelled at after he came because the executives here would be mad because the hallways would be littered with people and garbage and bottles. And, you know.
It's actually these clips lead to the Meg Griffin bit, which was
Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, we got a lot of big stuff coming up. We'll be back right after these words.
106.
You'd have a picture of Sam with the years that he was, alive and then dead.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have that. We don't have that. Why don't they invent something where you can show pictures at the same time that you're talking?
On radio?
No, just call it something different than radio.
No, television.
Television. That would be a great invention. All right, here, give me that. What
Okay.
the hell are we doing on radio?
So now to sort of set up the scene.
Yes.
Sam is here. He's got 2 women that he met at the China Club who were dancing on the table. A woman named Luna. Every outlaw is coming in and out of the studio. People they met along the way, and it's really a wild scene. This sort of is mostly Luna, but it captures some of the wildness of the day.
I'll be right back, Howard.
All right, Sam, you take care of all the women.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So.
Wait till Tom sees naked women walking through the halls.
Well, that's the other thing. We always get in trouble when he brings all these women in. You know, that's the thing that I remember. And there were women naked and, like, jumping on top of me and...
It was a wild day.
It was
wild.
Total bedlam.
Yeah, because he'd been here for 3 days. He collected so many people.
One of the girls, I'll never forget, she was wearing spiked heels
Yeah.
and a belt.
And that was
And
it.
And that was it.
And that was it. That was it.
She had this belt on. It was the funniest thing.
I
Oh, and
know.
a hat.
Yeah.
But you always have to wear a hat.
And they look pretty good, too.
Really? Will you give that girl her belt?
There it is.
I don't want her to be completely naked.
They were great.
Don't mind my compass.
Send them to WJ.
Don't mind my compass. Of course, Sam has whipped it out again. Don't mind my compass.
I take.
And Sam's walking out naked.
Sam's naked in the hall.
Well, that's our effort to beautify K-Rock.
Well, now I can put my pants back on.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, the girl in the background there, I didn't know you were naked, Howard. is another one of these women that he picked up.
That's Luna.
That's Luna, but she's from East Africa, and she's like a very attractive black woman. But she was not a stripper or anything, but Sam was trying to get her to go to bed with him. So whenever she started talking about East Africa and South Africa's problems, and she needed to use the medium, Sam didn't care. He was going to agree with her on anything, as long as he could try to sort of get in her pants.
Yes, Luna, he is naked.
I have my underpants on.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Except
you
they're
are
like,
here.
they stuffed them up my butt. Oh, yes. Now, where are you from? Are you from South Africa?
I'm from East Africa, northeast from Somalia.
Oh, there.
The exact same place
I
as
have
Imam.
no
That's why
problem
she
in my
looks like
country.
her.
I'm
Oh.
very freedom. I have everything I need there, but I will feel the same things, like say,
Now, East Africa, that's near what, Hempstead?
oh God.
I went too far.
What?
What?
I don't have headphones because I gave them to our delegate from East Africa.
Yeah.
But,
A delegate.
I think Sam's
oh, thank
in
you,
trouble.
Mitch.
That's what he's trying to tell.
And Beth, my friend.
Yeah, what? Go ahead, yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, no, Malik and Sabrina are under the impression that I'm here carrying on,
Oh, please.
and I know, no, they did. They're very upset.
They were here. They saw what was going on.
Yeah.
And he's on the radio with all these girls, and they're always calling him in the other room upset.
Yes.
But it was always the same scenario over and over again.
Actually, this time was particularly funny. They showed up with Sam, but they've been up for so many days.
Right.
They were so tired, and they left at like 8 o'clock to go home and to go back to the hotel and get some sleep.
Right.
They turned on the radio.
Right.
So they weren't here, and all they heard what was on the radio. It was making them nuts.
I know. And every minute he's leaving the room to negotiate with them, and then try to get back in here and get some jokes in on the air, and just see what's going on. It was a nut house. Couldn't do a radio show.
I thought it was in the spirit of good fun.
I love them because they're from Morocco and they're really nice to me. And
they're from who?
Yeah, they think that
they're from Morocco, and
Morocco.
I mean, I would say to them to have a good time tonight. And
Now here's this perfect stranger who Sam has just met, and she is now saying how much she likes Malika and Sabrina, Sam's girlfriends. And it's driving them crazy back in the hotel, because who is this girl to say that she likes them? And everyone is just, and then the phone calls start.
They play the maracas is what.
They got maracas in their head.
Morocco, it's
Oh, we're rocking rascals tonight, my friend. What time are those shows? Those shows, I believe, are what, 8 and 11?
Yeah, those would be great.
Sam. You must know they're from Morocco.
They're from Morocco.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Do you know them or?
Oh, yeah, I know them. I know them.
The road
It's
to
okay.
Morocco.
All right, listen. Evidently, the girls were...
Hey, man. It was about freeing South Africa. Wasn't
Now,
it?
wait a second. Luna, I notice every time Sam kisses you, you pull back a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
No.
To all our
I mean,
soldiers
I'm
at
sorry.
sea that are listening. I will never play Sun City. I will never
what do
play
you
Sun
mean?
City.
I
If
don't
they gave me $1 million,
understand.
I might.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, come on, Robin.
No,
$1 million,
Luna's here. Don't say
I
it in
didn't
front of
understand
Luna.
that.
we go over, Robin.
I
We make
love
a quick
Luna. I'm
million.
serious,
No one
Luna.
knows.
I would never do anything to contribute to the
like,
the
don't
political
you see
situation.
South
That,
Now Sam has her, I think, on his lap, and he's kissing her.
Right, he's got her hand at least.
Yeah,
And
and
he's proposing that he'll never play Sun City.
not that anyone's asking him, but he will never play Sun City, and he's trying desperately to get to know this girl.
Africa is like.
but Howard and I have different
I mean-
problems facing us.
I know
I
it's a lot
can't
of
believe he's
problems.
gotten into a political debate.
I can't believe the girls. I can't believe the girls are actually under control and behaving
Yeah,
themselves.
they're listening.
Yeah.
I think my question, you asked me to say whatever I feel like. saying.
Yes, because you're in America now.
Tell Sam it's a party.
Yeah,
not a
I'm glad
It's a
to
big
be.
party there.
Mitch just wants to say
Of course,
crack.
I'm
Get away,
having a
Mitch.
great time, but I will say like. Someone should talk about South Africa, whatever it is, and
I know that was so-
from
well,
Somalia, East Africa, and
Why don't you take your clothes off?
taking clothes off is more than. It's like nothing for me when it's coming to South Africa. I will take off clothes.
No, I understand
I mean-
that.
One of those strippers is yelling at you're in America, baby,
Yeah.
take your clothes off.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about South Africa. And Sam's like trying to like sympathize with her.
Diplomatically.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
wants
well-
her clothes off, too.
Right.
A different thing. That's
In
all.
other words,
I know, it's-
you will take your clothes
you're
off when
beautiful,
South
you're
Africa is
naked,
freed.
But
That's close.
Right.
maybe I will do for maybe privacy, but
No, Luna, what they're trying to say. You see, Howard's show is very satirical. It's a lot of fun.
maybe I will.
It's a lot of comedy, a lot of fun. That's all.
I'm ready to lose my mind,
We
Robin.
really do care about world causes, don't we, Howard?
Howard and
Yeah,
Sam,
a little hard to ask you that
please
now.
answer me. You're not answering my question.
What is that?
But
Do you really care about South Africa or
hey,
not?
do I look like a guy who doesn't care about South Africa?
No, there it was, so. He got her to the hotel room.
Yeah, but they eventually had to throw her out.
Yeah, because she wouldn't take her clothes off. Sam was very annoyed. He said, hey, she wouldn't take her clothes off. She kept rattling on about South Africa. And what was Sam going to do about South Africa? Well, anyway, so the room got so disgusting in here that Meg, who used to follow us here on the radio,
Yeah.
she got so crazed over it. She didn't want to come into the room because it smelled from sex and women and drinking and...
Yeah, she would have to follow and just be hit with whatever was occurring.
Well, it went past that. She was denouncing Sam's whole lifestyle because she felt that by being on the radio, he was condoning...
Or promoting.
I mean, she somehow had Sam tied into promoting AIDS.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
that lifestyle promoted AIDS, and
Yeah.
you know, just really was all over the place.
She was all over the place, so then we wrote this bit. This kind of capsulizes it. The Meg Griffin has fun routine. Because Meg was just out of her mind after this, so...
Everyone in Radioland knows that the most fun a disc jockey can have is sitting in on the Howard Stern Show. It's every DJ's dream to come in and chat with superstar Howard Stern. That's why Meg Griffin is the envy of every air personality.
Meg is here, Robin.
Oh, well, look at that.
Lucky Meg gets to exchange opinions with Howard every day. Every day.
There's just some stuff that's right and there's some stuff that's wrong, and we all have our own opinions on it, and that whole deal is way wrong.
You can always rely on cordial chit-chat when Meg pinpoints society's ills.
You've never been upset about nothing, Robin,
Wait,
huh?
do you get upset because you see Sam's friends who you don't like their lifestyle? You mean you get upset?
I get upset with the carrying on as if it's something that should be credited and laughed at and la-di-da when people are dying as a result of some of this behavior, yeah.
You think...
Okay,
what is
you
it?
want
So
to
what
get
is it?
serious?
Yeah,
I'll get
yes, I
serious.
do.
Meg is always in philosophical step with the program as she runs in each day to offer homespun wisdom.
Because I think sometimes you do anything on these airwaves to get ratings, and that upsets me too.
Well, hey, let me tell you something.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with crack either, right? People like it, so let's push it.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
crack?
you see us doing that all the time?
Do I do crack?
Just because something's popular, it doesn't mean that it's good.
Whoa. Solid and flawless logic. That's why the Howard Stern Show is always quick to embrace a fellow DJ.
So Kinison's an evil man?
I don't like what he stands for.
What does he
that's all.
stand for?
Stand for?
Nothing.
That's not true. Why would you say he's an evil man?
Abusing women.
Abusing women?
Being up for days on end out of his mind near a heart attack. Okay?
You're against his lifestyle, but you're for, like when the Beatles and the Stones do it.
Right. I mean, when they're having
That's
5
okay.
and 6 women in a room...
I don't see them doing that now, and
You don't know-
I certainly don't put them on the air and make jokes about it and encourage it.
It's fun to hear friends having stable conversation.
When I walk in and
Why
see
are
that
they
garbage
hiding
in the
if it's-
hallways,
if it's-
I'm going to get upset about it because I think it stinks.
And I think it's funny.
Well, I know you do. Everybody
difference
knows you
between
do.
us?
It's Dante's Inferno in here.
Even-tempered comments are in the air.
I am slowly taking over.
Oh, I know you are.
I
People
control-
like you are taking over the world.
I
That's
am
the
taking
damn
over the
shame of it.
world, and I control the station now.
That's right. You probably do.
Respect for others' craft is the key to good working relationships.
I simply don't enjoy walking in on it as often as I do here.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
It stinks when you walk into this room
Well,
after some of those shows.
you'll
It
probably,
stinks.
Yeesh. Calm the frig down, Meg. Have some fun.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They look like they're about 16 and they don't have any clothes on and they're dripping all over these pimp types.
So Lucky Meg gets to pick up the ball after Howard drops it. Yes, there's real philosophy going on here.
Well, I am a mental case. I'll admit that.
No.
When she's not busy falling off her horse, Meg's having fun exchanges with America's hero on The Howard Stern Show.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
We'll be back with more of our tribute, Robin, right after these words. Now, how was that? Good?
Howard Stern all morning, Don in my
Nails and...
Well, you didn't have fungus, remember? You just lost his toenails for no reason.
No. Now he found out he didn't have fungus on his feet. You didn't have any fungus, and you just lost, and you had the guy pull your toenails for no reason.
They're all gone for no reason.
So why were your toenails so funny looking? They were just funny looking toenails.
I just have this silly thing called 20-nail syndrome, and the syndrome is he took 10 of them.
Are they gone now forever? They haven't grown back?
There's pieces and hunks coming back. I don't know what's
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Will you
Doesn't
be
hurt
willing,
or anything.
at the brokerage, you'd be willing to take your shoes off and show people?
I work barefoot now.
All right. Next Thursday, April 23rd, Jackie returns to the brokerage, America on Long Island. Go try and stump the joke man. Tuesday, April 28th, at Jimmy Reed's in Ramsey, New Jersey. For jokes and information, dial 516-922-WINE. One of my favorite Sam Kinison moments, I just went through a lot of it. And I love this. This is just so good. We were in the middle of fighting with everyone, and Sam and I we were really just fighting. And then Leslie West got into a fight with Sam.
Actually, what happened with this clip was after you and Sam, this was Sam's first day back.
Right.
You had accepted him back, but a lot of the listeners and a lot of people we know didn't accept him back, and we're trying to tell you not to, that, you know,
Not
Sam
to make up with
Sam
him.
will only screw you again. Don't accept him back.
Right. But I accepted him back, and then Leslie called in because Sam and Leslie never resolved their differences. I mean, they did eventually, but I'm saying at this point.
It was still an issue.
And Leslie ended up calling Sam fat, which was unbelievable. With Bon Jovi.
Oh, I didn't go
That
with
hurts
him,
me.
or I wouldn't be here.
You're full of crap.
Is this Leslie?
Sam.
I'm full of crap, my bud.
Sam, let me ask you a question.
What?
What's your problem?
What's my problem?
First of all, I don't know Sally.
I guess I'm used to like $150,000 a month income. Maybe that's my problem.
Wait a second.
What's your problem, man? You're the only one that got paid for Lenny Bruce's mom's benefit.
So let me ask you a question.
What? What? I used you for Wild Thing?
No, wait a second. You didn't.
I heard it all, man. I was listening to the radio that day.
Let me ask you a question.
You were going to have me on your show on MTV, but since I had a problem with Howard, I'm out of the picture. I used you. You're just like Jessica. I used everybody all of a second.
If you shut up for a second, I'll tell you what I said.
Then you better be a better schmoozer than me.
I called Mitchell while you were on the show and said, I'm doing a TV show. I'd like Sam to be on. Before you go to Hawaii, call me when you get off the show. Nobody called. Nobody gave a crap because I'm not important enough, I guess. And that's why I said it. Sam didn't call me back for the help.
Wait a second. Mitchell's here. What?
Mitchell
Wrote the number down on a
phone.
napkin.
What?
I wrote his number down on a napkin.
On a napkin,
I
right?
gave it to Jackie. He rewrote it. It was a different number.
Hey, the war went down. You chose Howard. You turned on me like a rabid dog did.
Well, what is this choosing thing? I didn't choose Howard. It was between you two guys. What do you mean chose Howard?
He went with you, which is fine. He's known you longer. He loves you more, and it's fine.
No,
But
I
he
don't
turned on
see it
me
that
like
way.
an animal and a rabid dog.
But that's not the issue. The issue is that you're accusing...
Without talking to me, without any of my side of the story.
You're saying that he asked for money, but there was a good reason why he asked
He
for money.
did. He's the only guy that got paid. He knows
Now,
it.
is
Let me ask you a question. I'll tell you damn well why I asked for money. Because
Why?
I came up with your wild thing. You promised me to produce it, and you lied to me, you fat son of a bitch.
Yeah, like you didn't to me, dude. Hang up, because you know I'm going to say that you said it was $2,000 a show for 5 shows and ended up being 42 grand. So yeah, I lied to you. Great. Yeah, produce my show, please. I want to pay 6 times more than what it costs.
That was another one, because he told Sam went out on the road and wanted to do Wild Thing with Leslie. So he told Leslie, he just said to Leslie, go out and get equipment and set the whole thing up. But Sam didn't realize he's talking to a professional musician.
Who wants top of the line everything?
Right, and Sam said, yeah, get top of the line. Well, how much could it cost? Well, it ended up, Sam went out and did all these live shows and ended up costing him a fortune. But it wasn't really like Leslie was out to sabotage him or
No,
something.
he didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't like he was putting the money in his pocket.
Another great moment, another great argument that Sam had on the air was with Ronnie the limo driver. Remember that?
Yeah, until Gary mentioned it, I had forgotten that happened.
Now, you got to keep in mind, first Jessica had called early that morning, and she said, you used me in your Wild Thing video, you used me to sell posters. They had a big, long argument.
Right.
Then Ronnie called. I mean, this is all the same day.
Right.
Sam's really getting ganged up on.
Yeah, he was really getting ganged up. And then Ronnie the limo driver calls in. I mean, Ronnie the limo driver, which bothered Sam more than anyone, because Ronnie the limo driver is like the everyman. You know, he's one of the fans on the street.
Yeah, and if he's not buying it, then nobody is.
Right. No one's buying Sam's crap. And Ronnie was brutal that day. And Ronnie's Ronnie's a friend of mine, and is obviously very protective of me.
Yes.
I had already forgiven Sam, but Ronnie wouldn't. Who's on the phone?
Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie the limo driver.
Oh, bring him on. Come on, Ronnie.
Okay, here we go.
Come and get me, Ronnie.
We didn't get to the snippets, but...
Ronnie?
This is the guy who wanted to take me on, right?
Let me say something, too, that Sam really respected Ronnie after this, because whenever he saw Ronnie, like at the U.S. Open Source and stuff, he's putting his arms around him, Sam, and hey, it's Ronnie the limo driver, everybody. You know, he actually kind of liked this.
You get a hold of me, boy. He hates
Ronnie
me.
told me not to have you back on the show. Now, Ronnie, why was that?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's a user.
I'm a user, right?
You're a user.
Yeah, I'm a user,
You're
Ronnie.
definitely a
Ronnie,
user.
is your name Ronnie?
That's my name.
So I'm going to get the R right.
Get it right.
I'm a user?
You're a user. You use everybody that's been on his show.
Everybody.
Everybody that's been on his show.
I stole everything from Howard.
I didn't say you stole everything from
And what
Howard.
are you saying, Ronnie?
But
Get your
you
facts right. Don't make me drag at you, dude.
You use everybody that's been on his show, okay? You use
I'm a user.
You use Jessica.
I used Jessica. I love this.
Right. As soon as you were
Her mom dies. He's going, you know, I like to do the thing where, you know, she has sex with Mr. Ed, and I used her.
Okay, you threw him away. You didn't need him anymore.
What are you attacking me now for? Wait a second.
I used Jessica?
That's right.
Ask her what her sales from the Wild Thing poster are, my friend.
But why did you put her in your video?
Because she was the obvious choice, and it was something she jumped up and down to do, and it was brilliant. It was a statement. It was a gang rape fantasy of all the metal rock groups against organized religion. But you wouldn't know that because you're too busy driving a limo.
That's right. That's right.
Don't mess with me, Ronnie.
I'm busy driving a limo.
Great. Well, that's not a bad job, but it is when you try to step out of the limo realm into artistic creator.
You are.
What?
I'm making just as much money as you are.
Well, you may want to, like, call your accountant and check that.
Yeah, well, you never know.
No, I don't.
Oh, believe me, he is. You should see what I have to pay him.
Yeah.
It's highway robbery.
Don't mess with me, Ronnie. You don't know anything about show business except that, you know, you get called for rides.
Why'd you call the show yesterday?
Why'd I call the show yesterday?
What was the reason you called the show yesterday?
Because I would desperately like to work out the thing with John and Howard.
Rascals, right?
What?
You couldn't sell out your appearance at Rascals, so you called
Rascals, my friend, is a warm-up for the gigs I really have to do, like Atlantic City next weekend.
Right, yeah, here you go again, you see? You see? That's why you came on the show today, because my
Do you think, wait a second, Ronnie, do you think Rascals, is the level?
Now, and you're going to come on and badmouth them because they can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm going to come on and badmouth.
That's right.
Yeah.
They made you do it. They made you set him up.
I haven't said any of that. Have I said that?
They made you do it.
Ronnie.
Oh, there's Ronnie.
What are you, sucking on exhaust fumes?
Not at all.
They made me do it. Rascals is my livelihood. Is this what we're talking about here?
You're going to say that they made you set him up, you know, and everything else, and Howard, I didn't really want
Ronnie, did you hear the show when I called up and said I made a big mistake? It was my fault. I was out of line. I didn't know it would blow up to be this kind of a crisis. Did you hear that show?
It's part of the routine.
Sam, part of the routine. Part of the routine. Well, you check your tank and see if you need to fill up, will
you think that Sam is not sincere, Ronnie?
Not at all.
See, because Ronnie, I get into the car, Ronnie starts working on me.
They're devout Howard fans. I understand that.
Yeah, I walk into the car and they say
I understand
to me, you know, because I said, well, wait a second, why wouldn't Sam be sincere? And Ronnie goes, I'm telling you, the guy is not sincere.
Then why didn't I do Z100, which I could do in a second?
Oh, yeah, you could do that, but I think it would be bad for your image.
It's not my style, Howard. I didn't cross you.
You don't want teeny boppers showing up at your show.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want.
Showing up at your show.
Yeah, I don't want young girls at my show, no.
They don't have $25
No, I want yuppies that like Neil Young.
They don't have $25 a ticket to show up your shows. Howard's fans do.
Ron, do your homework, will you, dude?
I'm doing my homework.
All right, Ronnie, that was
I'm
good.
taking you all in, man.
All right, Ronnie.
Well, you got me, man. I'm down. I'm
You're gone.
I'm begging for mercy.
Believe me.
You got me hurt.
Even Ronnie and Sam made up after that. What is it?
No, it was just Ronnie was great.
I know.
He wouldn't back down.
I know, it was great. It drove Sam nuts. Because Sam doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't mind having a show business argument, but when the guy in the limo, you know.
It's a real side skirmish.
Yeah. That's just one of those fun things. You know what I'm anxious to hear, Gary, is because I've never actually heard it.
Right.
We only played it once, and you and I were in a car, Robin, so you never heard it either. When Sam was at the Grammys, and he was up against PDQ Bach, and he lost.
Yeah.
But we didn't know, obviously, what was going to be the outcome of the Grammys. Oh, I got to take a break?
This was actually when the announcement was made.
Yeah.
At the Grammys. He had a cellular phone. Right?
Yeah. I said to Sam, would you bring a phone in with you and be on the phone with us as you're at the Grammys, as you're finding out what's going to happen? He said, yeah, sure. He was convinced he was going to win, too, because the Grammys represented something to Sam. Sam was like, well, now the show business establishment will accept me. Right. Now this is going to be my big night to be like one of the mainstream kind of guys.
He was going to be ushered into the inner circle.
Yeah, he had a whole speech prepared, everything.
Well, the other cool thing, or the other sad thing about it, was that he was up against Dice, and Dice had this huge year.
Yeah. But
Dice really bothered him, and he figured he could beat Dice, but PDQ Bach just wasn't even a thought.
He even told me he wouldn't mind losing to Dice. Just PDQ Bach. I couldn't believe it either. I'd love to meet people who vote for Grammys and Emmys and stuff. But, all right, let me take a short break. We'll play that, Robin, then we'll do some news, and we'll get back to the tribute and play the song and everything else. And we'll be back right after these words. How teach, but Sam felt that he had to get involved. You know.
He was trying to help.
Yeah. I said, I don't need your help. We'll see how you do. After we see if you have a great appearance, then you can critique mine. And I'm putting the whamma jamma. What did I do? I really actually put a hex on him.
Yeah, he said, don't mess with me, man. I put the whamma jamma on you.
And he
You're going
goes-
to have a bad appearance tonight.
And he goes, go ahead, I don't care. I go, okay, here's the whamma jamma on you. So we called him up the next morning. We couldn't wait to call him and tell him how his Letterman... He even knew the Letterman appearance went bad.
Oh, yeah.
So, here we go.
Hello?
Sam.
Howard!
Hey, how you doing?
First of all, you had a better Letterman shot than I did.
Okay. Right off the bat, let's just say.
Right off the bat.
Oh, man, what happened?
Oh, man. Well, I didn't know it was, I was talking about amyl nitrate.
You didn't know you were doing that?
No, I didn't know that you couldn't talk about it.
Oh, I see.
I thought you had that
They
open.
list it like
Didn't
it's a
you?
drug, like it's a narcotic.
Didn't you clear that with the people ahead of time?
You didn't talk
They
to Frank or
distrusted me, you
Morty
know?
about that?
They what?
They just trusted me to go on and do my thing.
Yeah.
But they switched me, too, man. They put me up front. I got there like at 5:20.
Yeah.
And I was so exhausted from your show.
I knew he was going to be a little wasted.
Oh, man.
Because you were
So
drinking. You were drinking.
5:20, I got in makeup, and Mitchell and I were going to go in and figure out what bits I was going to do. And the guy goes, you're on.
Oh, boy.
And I went, hey, you never put the comic on first. And
Sam always has, but this is Sam's excuse,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, there's always an excuse.
Yeah, we were going to plan what we were going to do, but all of a sudden they say you're on.
He comes into town to do Letterman.
Yeah.
Still hasn't planned what he's going to do.
5:20. But notice he's not really upset that he did badly, because he really could never do badly. It was controversial, his appearance.
no, tonight they're having the director of The Abyss second, and you're on.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh, man.
Uh-oh.
So I went out and I started talking about amyl nitrate, and they didn't.
See, I figured.
I might as well have been talking about heroin or child porn or something, you know?
That would have been better.
Yeah, I told you, you can talk about Arsenio, you just can't talk about amyl nitrate.
Yeah, but when I was sitting there, I went, oh, Howard's got me. Oh, he's got me. He's got me. Me and my big mouth. Me, Mr. Critique. I was sitting there, I went, oh, he's got me.
Because, you know...
I jinxed myself is what I did. I jinxed myself on your show.
You did. You critiqued...
By critiquing the king.
That's it.
I jinxed myself. The stern curse came on me.
He had the stern curse on him. And the...
Oh, dear.
Here, I found that tape of Whoopi Goldberg, a bad-mouthing Sam.
This was in England,
Yeah,
wasn't
right.
it?
This is over in London.
Yeah, why'd she do that?
Because
he had been really bad-mouthing her.
She sort of explains it.
All right.
But I'm trying to refrain
But
from
Sam was-
retorting
Right.
to this
Sam was upset.
illiterate,
Sam was upset.
All right. We're starting again.
impossible, talentless
Oh, wait, yeah.
turd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
The
this
T
is a
word.
man who threatened to slap me in print. This is a man who said he would slap me.
Man.
I liked Sam. Sam was a friend of mine. And I tell you, I'm looking at, somebody sends me the Village Voice, where he talked about Robin, he talked about Bob, he talked about me. So he wanted to slap me in the face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't nice.
Well, I think that was pretty awful, since I invited him over to the Comedy Store to try it.
Wow. Well, you know, there was always controversy.
There was always a body left in his wake, you know?
I'm kind of anxious to hear this Grammy thing, when Gary was sitting next to Sam at the Grammys.
Yeah.
With the portable telephone. I've never heard it. So let me check that out, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll do some news for you. And then...
We're not going to play the Jessica Hahn thing? That's what I've been waiting for.
Well, then we'll never get to news.
Well, I didn't say when.
We're going to play it, but, I mean, you know, we got to get to important elements here. Don't you want to hear him at the Grammys, though? Aren't you a little bit curious? And then we'll play the Jessica thing, too. And at some point, Norman Lear's supposed to call in. I mean, be on the satellite.
Yeah.
Well, I got a feeling he'll cancel before he gets on here. What are the odds of Norman Lear? Doesn't he hate us?
Oh, if he hasn't canceled yet, he's on.
Oh, really?
Like he already saw the list.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know us. Does he know us?
Exactly, that's why be quiet.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know us. See, if a guy doesn't know us, I want to just ask him one question. How come he always wears that hat? You know, that like, fisherman's hat? Like a fishing hat?
Yeah, the thing with people put their flies in and all.
Yeah, he doesn't have any fly things on it, though.
No, it's like a rain hat.
Yeah, you're supposed to put your lures on there. Fishing lures. All right, so here it is. Gary at the at the Grammy Awards with Sam. And I thought this was great, Sam willing to bring the telephone in. And, you know, hey, he knew there was a chance he was going to lose. I don't know, but it's getting very complicated. All we want to do
Did he win?
That's what we're waiting to hear.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back, right? I mean, we're not going to be back. Okay,
We're
stop.
stopping. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Are we rolling? Okay, this is Boy Gary.
Yeah,
Sam,
Jerry.
check it out. Howard and Robin had to leave, but I'm finishing up the show.
Is it what now?
You're live on the air with us.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, Howard and Robin aren't here, but we're trying to find out what happened or what's going on.
He's not live?
No, I'm here live.
I don't get it.
Howard had to go, but we're still doing the show. I'm finishing up.
Oh, you're taking care of it?
I'm taking care of it because we really...
Okay, but one category away. I just thought I'd call you and let you know.
Okay, what category happened so far?
We're at children's thing, and then it's comedy.
Okay, so you're standing back there waiting for them to announce a comedy category?
Yeah, they're going to announce the thing here, and then it's comedy.
So how long ago how far ahead do you think that'll be?
We're talking about 15, 20 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice. So, Sam, man, you can do the commentary. Tell us exactly what's going on.
Good luck, Sam.
Good luck, man.
Oh, great,
Good luck,
man.
Sammy.
Hey, Howard.
No, it's John.
That's Stutter
Is
and
that John?
Hey, man.
Stutter and John, Jackie the Joke Man.
What's going on over there?
Howard and Robin already left. That's why we're running the show.
They had to get to the Grammys.
They had to come to Grammy to see you.
See.
So but we didn't want to leave without knowing what happened to you.
Okay, well, my brother Bill's going to hold the phone up to the mic. You still want to do this?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now, after this should be my category, right?
Right. And now you're up against, who is it, PDQ Bach and...
I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear this.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
But Bill's going to hold up the speaker. We'll set this to the speaker.
Now, keep in mind, they're at the Grammys, and Bill's running around with
Trying to get the phone to a speaker.
That's why the connection's so weird.
It gets better.
Right.
That was wild. Just to give you a test.
Live radio.
And what it's going to start.
All right, so that's the applause of the audience.
It's a great feeling.
Oh, who's that, the children's guy accepting the award?
I'd just like to thank you. There's a lot of love that went into this project.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Good luck, man.
Okay, who's next right now?
All right, we're waiting for
Okay,
you.
we'll hold this up with you right now. It's live. Okay. Hey, let's do this.
If I'm not mistaken, Sam's nominated against...
Sam was convinced he was going to win, you know.
There was no fear in him.
No fear. You don't hear a voice of fear in there. He was excited, though. Gary felt really bad for him, you know.
Well, wait till you see what happens.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, we've never heard this. I can
No, this is great.
It was so horrible.
Here they are.
Andrew Dice Clay, Irma Bosbeck, Professor Peter Schickley,
PDQ Bach.
Kinison, and Sandra Bernhardt.
Here's the big moment.
And the winner is
Uh-oh.
Professor Peter Schickley.
Well, you're hearing it live. Sam Kinison.
And do you believe that?
Sam, I'm so sorry you lost to PDQ Bach. I feel terrible.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, we really...
It's sad.
But,
It's set up.
But the best part is... At least,
What did he say, set up?
we all thought he told me to shut up.
No, he said set up.
He said it was a setup.
Always a conspiracy theory with Sam.
She didn't lose to Dice, which is
It's
great.
set up, dude.
I'm sorry.
All right, no problem.
I apologize, man. Hopefully,
No problem.
Howard will see you in a little while.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye, Sam.
We love you, Sam.
We love you, man. A very dejected and
What did he say?
He just hang up the fucking PDQ.
PDQ.
Mumbling.
Should have let him just talk.
He didn't seem like he wanted to talk.
I don't think we all meant to react like that, but it sounded so horrible. It was like everybody went, it was almost like on Nyanya. It was like, oh, like.
No, it wasn't. What the hell's he talking about? Jackie, just sit quiet over there.
Jackie's observations are always so right
They're
on.
always off.
You didn't think that.
I didn't think Nyanya. That's the worst, because he was convinced he was going to win. He had it. The album was brilliant. You know what I mean? It's the Grammys. Talking about people like Mariah Carey win. Bonnie Raitt walked out with 9. I don't think she had an album out. Yeah, I try to explain that, but hey, how do you think I feel?
He was so upset by the time we got there.
I mean, it's like the local Emmys here in New York won't give me even an Emmy nomination. We've submitted twice. They won't, and I know our television show is better than anything they've ever produced locally in this town. Better than, Chuck Scarborough's 9-part report on earthquakes. I mean, the lighting of the Rockefeller Center tree with Al Roker. I mean, come on. So, but he was really frustrated by that.
Yeah, it meant something to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure PDQ Bach could care less.
Peter Schickley. What is Peter Schickley?
Professor.
Professor Schickley. We got to take a break, Robin. Wait, I'll play the entertainment tonight. I got to play our Sam Kinison song, too. This is just, we have just so much material on Sam, and since this is our big tribute day, I don't want to leave anything out, you know what I mean? We'll be back right after these words.
Hi, this is Dave Herman.